Do you think skipping meals will help you lose weight, or that lifting weights will make you bulky? These are just a couple of misconceptions that we've all heard at some point. It's high time we debunk these myths and set the record straight. Let's start with the idea that skipping meals aids weight loss. This is a common belief, but it's far from the truth. When you skip meals, your body goes into starvation mode, slowing down your metabolism to conserve energy. This can actually lead to weight gain, not weight loss. Instead, focus on portion control and balanced nutrition to maintain a healthy weight. Then there's the myth about lifting weights. Some folks think that weight training will automatically make them bulky. Let's clear this up. Lifting weights helps to build muscle and increase strength, but becoming bulky is a result of specific training routines combined with a high-calorie diet. So unless you're following a bodybuilder's regimen, weightlifting will simply help tone your muscles and boost your metabolism. Finally, let's address the notion that all body types should follow the same diet and exercise routine. This couldn't be further from the truth. Just as our fingerprints are unique, so are our bodies. What works for one person may not work for another. It's essential to understand your body type and tailor your diet and exercise routine to suit your unique needs. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to diet and exercise. It's about understanding your body, your needs, and your goals. Misinformation can lead to frustration and even harm. So, let's sweep away these myths and focus on science-backed facts to guide our fitness journeys. These are myths. Now, journey with us as we uncover the truth about diet and exercise based on your body type. Let's dive deeper into understanding our bodies and how to care for them in the most effective ways. Stay tuned and let's embark on this enlightening journey together. First, grasp the importance of knowing your body type. This understanding is fundamental to your fitness journey. It's not just about vanity or aesthetics, but about health, wellness, and maximizing your potential. Imagine the human body as a unique canvas, painted with the colors of our genetics. We all have different shapes and sizes, and these differences are what we call body types. Primarily, there are three main body types: ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. Let's delve a little deeper into what each body type entails. Ectomorphs are typically lean and long, with difficulty building muscle. They're like the marathon runners, a body built for endurance. Their metabolism usually runs faster than a sprinter, which makes gaining weight a challenge. Next, we have the mesomorphs. They are the lucky ones with well-defined muscles and a naturally athletic physique. They can gain and lose weight relatively easily, and they also build muscle efficiently. Think of a gymnast or a sprinter. That's a mesomorph for you. Lastly, endomorphs. They're generally heavier, with a high tendency to store fat. But don't let that fool you. They also have a knack for gaining muscle. They're like the power lifters, sheer power packed in a sturdy frame. However, their metabolism tends to be slower, which means they need to be more mindful of their diet. Now you might wonder, why does it matter? Well, your body type can significantly influence your metabolism and response to diet and exercise. An ectomorph might need to eat more to gain weight, while an endomorph might need a more controlled diet to avoid unwanted weight gain. Similarly, a mesomorph might benefit from a balanced approach to diet and exercise. Understanding these differences can help you tailor your fitness regimen to your body's unique needs and characteristics. It's not about fitting into a mold, but about understanding and embracing your body's individuality. Identifying your body type is the first step towards a personalized fitness journey. So let's take that step together, shall we? Now, how can you identify your body type? This question might seem overwhelming, but don't worry, we've got it all laid out for you in a simple step-by-step guide. First, let's talk about physical characteristics. Ectomorphs, mesomorphs, and endomorphs each have distinct physical traits. Ectomorphs are typically lean and long, with difficulty building muscle. Mesomorphs, on the other hand, have a muscular build, with a well-defined body structure. Finally, endomorphs usually carry more body fat and tend to have a rounder physique. So take a look in the mirror and see which description fits you best. However, physical characteristics only tell part of the story. Genetics also play a significant role in determining your body type. For instance, if your family members tend to be more muscular, chances are you might fall into the mesomorph category. On the flip side, if your family has a history of a rounder physique, you could be an endomorph. Now you might be wondering, What if I don't fit neatly into one category? Well, many people are a combination of two body types. For example, you could be a mix of an ectomorph and a mesomorph, lean yet muscular. Or you could be a blend of a mesomorph and an endomorph, muscular but with a tendency to carry more body fat. So while you're identifying your body type, remember, it's not about fitting into a box. It's about understanding your body better, so you can create a diet and exercise plan that's tailored to you. And one more thing, folks, don't forget that your body type isn't a life sentence. It's merely a starting point. With the right diet and exercise, you can sculpt your body in ways you might not have thought possible. With these steps, you can identify your body type and start planning a diet and exercise regime that works for you. So, get excited. You're about to embark on a journey that's all about you, your body, and your health. And trust us, it's going to be an amazing ride. If you're an ectomorph, listen up. This is your moment to shine, to learn about the diet and exercise regime that suits your body type best. It's not about changing who you are, but about working with your unique physique to reach your fitness goals. Let's start with diet. As an ectomorph, you probably have a metabolism that could outpace a cheetah. And while this means you can eat a lot without gaining weight, it can also make muscle building a challenge. So your diet needs to be rich in both calories and protein. But remember, we're not talking about stuffing your face with junk food. We're talking about nutrient-dense calories. Imagine your daily meals as a colourful plate filled with a variety of foods. Whole grains like brown rice and quinoa should make up a good portion of your plate, providing the complex carbohydrates your body needs for energy. Don't forget about lean proteins like chicken, fish, and legumes, which are essential for muscle repair and growth. And of course, healthy fats from sources like avocados, nuts, and seeds are important too, as they provide essential fatty acids and help you absorb nutrients. Now, let's not forget about fruits and vegetables. They may not be calorie-dense, but they pack a punch when it comes to vitamins, minerals, and fiber. And hey, don't shy away from dairy if you can tolerate it. It's a great source of protein and calcium. As for exercise, ectomorphs should focus more on weightlifting and less on cardio. Your naturally lean physique is a great starting point for building muscle. But to do that, you need to challenge your body with weight training. Think compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses, which work multiple muscle groups at once. And don't worry, you don't need to spend hours in the gym every day. 3 to 4 days a week of solid weight training should do the trick. But what about cardio? Well, while it's great for heart health, too much can actually hinder your muscle-building efforts as an ectomorph. So, instead of long, steady-state cardio sessions, opt for shorter, high-intensity workouts. Think 20 minutes of interval training rather than an hour-long jog. Remember, consistency is key. It might take a bit longer for you to see results compared to other body types, but don't get discouraged. Keep pushing, keep eating, and keep lifting. You'll get there. And don't forget to rest. Your muscles grow and repair during rest periods, not while you're working out. So make sure to get enough sleep, and don't skip those rest days. They're just as important as your training days. Remember, ectomorphs, your goal is to build muscle and increase calorie intake. And with the right diet and exercise plan, you'll be well on your way to achieving that goal. Keep going, keep growing, and embrace your ectomorph awesomeness. Mesomorphs, your turn. If you're a mesomorph, you're in luck. Your body type is often considered the most balanced of all three. Mesomorphs typically have a medium bone structure, athletic body, and they gain muscle and lose fat relatively easy. But this doesn't mean you can just sit back and relax. To keep your body in top shape, both your diet and exercise routines should be well balanced as well. Let's talk about your diet first. As a mesomorph, you need to consume a balanced diet divided equally among proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. This doesn't mean you can go crazy with junk food. You should aim for high-quality proteins like fish, lean meats, eggs, and plant-based proteins. Your carbohydrates should be complex ones like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. And your fats should be healthy ones like avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Remember to keep your portions controlled and try to eat 5 to 6 smaller meals throughout the day rather than 3 large ones. Now, let's move on to exercise. Mesomorphs benefit from a combination of cardio and weight training. You have the natural ability to gain muscle easily, so don't shy away from the weights. Weight training will help you build that muscle and keep your metabolism high. Aim for 3 to 4 days a week of weight training, focusing on both compound and isolation exercises for a well-rounded routine. But don't forget about cardio. While you may not need as much as an ectomorph, regular cardio is still important for heart health and to help keep body fat levels in check. Try to incorporate 2 to 3 days a week of high-intensity interval training or steady-state cardio workouts. These could include running, cycling, swimming, or even a high-intensity class like spin or boxercise. Remember, as a mesomorph, it's all about balance. Your diet and exercise routines should complement each other. If you find your weight is going up, you might need to up the cardio or lower your calorie intake. If you're losing weight or not gaining muscle, you might need to increase your protein intake or up your weights. And one final thing to remember, everybody is different. These guidelines are just that, guidelines. They might not work perfectly for you, and that's okay. It's about finding what works best for your body and your lifestyle. Don't be afraid to experiment and adjust as needed. So, mesomorphs, balance is key in your diet and exercise routine. Keep your meals balanced with equal parts proteins, carbs, and fats. And keep your workouts balanced with a mix of cardio and weights. Your body is a finely tuned machine, and with the right fuel and maintenance, you can keep it running smoothly for years to come. Endomorphs, we haven't forgotten you. In the grand scheme of body types, endomorphs are typically characterized by a naturally higher percentage of body fat and a tendency to store fat easily. But remember, every body type is blessed with its own unique strengths and potential. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the diet best suited for endomorphs. The key to your diet success revolves around a low carbohydrate, high protein intake. Why, you may ask? Well, the answer is simple. Endomorphs tend to have a slower metabolism, and a diet rich in protein can facilitate a metabolic boost, aiding in weight loss and muscle development. Think lean meats, fish, eggs, and plant-based proteins. These should be your go-to sources. Additionally, it's crucial to incorporate a healthy dose of fats in your diet, focusing on monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in foods like avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Carbohydrates are not the enemy, but balance is key. Opt for complex carbs like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, which are packed with fiber and keep you feeling full longer. The goal is to maintain a steady blood sugar level to prevent insulin spikes that can lead to fat storage. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the exercise routine best suited for endomorphs. The focus here should be a combination of cardio and strength training. Cardio is excellent for burning calories and improving heart health, while strength training builds muscles and boosts metabolism. Endomorphs, you should aim to incorporate moderate to high-intensity cardio exercises into your routine about 3 to 5 times a week. However, don't let the term high intensity scare you. It can be as simple as a brisk walk, a bike ride, or even dancing to your favourite tunes. The goal is to get your heart rate up and keep it there for a decent amount of time. Strength training is equally crucial. Building muscle increases your basal metabolic rate, meaning you burn more calories even at rest. Aim for 2 to 3 strength training sessions a week, focusing on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses. Remember, consistency is key. It's about making sustainable changes that you can stick with in the long run. It's not about punishing your body, it's about nurturing it. It's not about comparing yourself to others. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. In conclusion, as an endomorph, your diet should be low in carbs, high in protein, and balanced with healthy fats. As for exercise, a combination of cardio and strength training should be your mantra. Endomorphs, your focus should be on losing fat and building strength. Embrace your body type, understand its needs, and remember, every step you take, every change you make is a move towards a healthier, happier you. Here's a quick summary of what we've learned today. Firstly, we've debunked those pesky myths that all bodies are created equal when it comes to fitness and nutrition. Remember, we're all unique, and our bodies respond differently to exercise and diet. Next, we dove into understanding the 3 primary body types: ectomorphs, mesomorphs, and endomorphs. Ectomorphs are naturally lean and struggle to gain weight. Mesomorphs have a natural athletic build and can gain or lose weight relatively easily, and endomorphs tend to have a rounder physique and may struggle with weight loss. We also discussed how to identify your body type. Remember, this isn't about fitting into a specific box, but rather understanding where you might lean naturally. It's about giving yourself the tools to work with your body, not against it. Then we got into the nitty-gritty, the specific diet and exercise routines for each body type. Ectomorphs, remember to focus on strength training and calorie-dense foods to help build muscle. Mesomorphs, balance is key for you. A mix of cardio and strength training coupled with a balanced diet will help maintain your natural athleticism. And to my endomorphs, don't be discouraged. Regular cardio exercise and a diet high in lean proteins and vegetables will help promote weight loss and muscle definition. But remember, these are just guidelines, not strict rules. Listen to your body. It's okay to tweak and adjust as you go along. What works for one person might not work for another, even if you share the same body type. And finally, always remember that fitness is a journey, not a destination. It's about making sustainable changes that you can maintain in the long run. So be patient with yourself. Progress may be slow, but it's still progress. With this knowledge, you can create a fitness routine that works best for your body type. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, it's simple yet profound. Understanding your body type is essential for effective dieting and exercising. This knowledge isn't just about vanity or achieving a perfect physique. It's about empowering yourself with the information you need to make informed decisions about your health and well-being. We've delved into the three main body types: ectomorphs, mesomorphs, and endomorphs. Each of these body types has unique characteristics and requires a tailored approach to diet and exercise. Ectomorphs, with their fast metabolisms and lean frames, often benefit from a higher calorie intake and strength training. Mesomorphs, blessed with a naturally athletic build, respond well to a balanced diet and a combination of cardio and strength training. And endomorphs, with their tendency to store fat, often find success with a lower carbohydrate diet and regular cardio exercises. But remember, these are not rigid categories. Most of us are a mix of two or even all three body types. And that's okay. It's not about fitting into a box, but understanding the general tendencies of your body and using that knowledge to your advantage. Embrace your unique body type. There's no need to compare yourself to others or wish for a different physique. Instead, celebrate your body for what it is and what it can do. Set realistic health and fitness goals that align with your body type and work towards them. And finally, be patient. Changes won't happen overnight. It's about consistency, persistence, and a commitment to your health. It's about making sustainable changes that you can maintain in the long term. It's about loving yourself enough to take care of your body in the best way possible. So, you see, fitness is not a one-size-fits-all journey. It's a personal journey, unique to each of us. It's about finding the right balance of diet and exercise that works for you. And remember, it's perfectly okay to seek professional help if you're unsure or need guidance. Remember, fitness is not a one-size-fits-all journey. Here's to finding the routine that fits you